commit and summon your deck in 3, 2, 1. You know, every time I do this, I like tense my butt. Typically in a game of Magic, if you don't like your hand, you shuffle it back, you draw 6. If you don't like that, you shuffle it back, you draw 5, and so on and so forth. But we just don't play that hardcore here.
Right.
This is softcore Magic.
This isn't tournament play.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. This is softcore.
I really got to cut this out.
This is late night Cinemax.
Oh, this mechanic has a hyphen in it.
I think he's bragging right now. Is that what you're doing? You're just.
Oh my
are you
God.
trying to? Is this some like you're just talking smack right now?
The most pathetic form of drag.
It's like trash talking. Oh.
Look at all these non-hyphenated cards coming out.
This one's got a hyphen.
It says if that creature would die this turn, exile it instead.
Exile.
Got him. Yes.
Oh no. All right, so it's over. It's over here now.
I don't even know if production knows what we do with that, do we? I think it just disappears. Is that right? It's not even on the playmat anymore.
If it's off the playmat, it does not exist.
And YouTube viewers don't have object permanence, so they don't even know where it is anymore.
Well, back in the day when we were kids, we used to rip them up.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
When I wanted to exile, you would destroy the card?
Rip it up.
Oh my gosh, that's hardcore.
It was hardcore back in the day.
That's even more hardcore than Pogs.
Yeah.
Wow. 100% of kids that played Magic in the 90s were idiots when it came to rules. I was an idiot. I had no idea how the game worked. I actually didn't know the difference between rules text and flavor text. That's how dumb kids in the 90s were who played Magic. So when Joe starts telling me that he was ripping up cards, I bet they all thought that that's just how it worked. Well, if it has to go to exile and stop existing anymore, what power is bestowed in the fingers of an 11-year-old? The power to tear paper.
I know a guy who told me that he has the shard. The piece, the one that when Algra blew the whistle, it lit up.
Yeah.
But I talked to Brian Henson about it.
Yeah.
And Brian says he's not sure. There's no authentication, but there's a myth, at least, that he believes that somebody snuck it off set that day and he owns it. And I am
that's sick.
negotiating with him for it. My wife's gonna be stoked. I'm gonna build an addition on our house, just with like a room. Like it's gonna get its own room with the crystal, and when you walk in, it'll trigger like a laser beam.
It just goes into your eyes.
Like a pod person? Yeah, like the beam goes in your eyes and starts playing the music from Dark Crystal.
That's so good. And that. I have to.
In an age of wonder. Yeah.
1,000 years ago, the crystal cracked.
Yes!
Can we just do this for an hour, please? I thought you were going to say you were going to build the entire planetarium with all the spinning planets.
I should.
And your wife's going to be like, Jesus Christ, what are you doing with the house? You just hear the grinding of gears all the time.
It's going to move out. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
There's very few people that understand that Dark Crystal is the It movie. I was just hanging out with my friends last night. You know what their cat's name is? Fizzgig. Perfect name for a cat. It's a little orange cat. And it has a gross little meow. It goes, eh, eh. You pet the thing. It's just like Fizzgig, man. God, I love that cat. And I love that movie. And I love this man.